What up, people? What's good? Let's get it. Let's get it. Wow. I was gonna come on last night, but it was kind of late. Man. Sean family, Keon, Tony Brown, what up? E. Smith said, Kareem, give a Laker trade update. Right now, it's just a bunch of rumors. With people, this is what people want. To be honest, it's really no. Cause Lakers not. They're going on a trip. To be honest, it's probably really the Lakers ain't really saying much what's gonna happen, but this a lot of speculation going on. But what did I say? Hey, my LA Sports Live, my boy AC. What did I say? I kept saying it's gonna be a good final. I said I wanted this. I was telling people that this is gonna be a good finals. I said that yesterday. I said the day before that, and the day before that. I've been saying it since it looked like them two teams was gonna play in the finals. I said it's gonna be a good finals, and I said people sleeping on Indiana, and I said this exactly what I said. I said yesterday and the day before that. I said I could see. I said I think it's going 6. And OKC gonna win a 6, but I said all the games gonna be good. It's not gonna be no easy 6 like where they're gonna be up 3-1. I said I could see them going 6, and I said it wouldn't surprise me if they go 7. Like I could see 7 and be like and I said if the Pacers win, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be like, wow, I ain't think they'd win, but I wouldn't be shocked. I said that. I said I wouldn't be shocked if the Pacers win the championship, but I'd be a little surprised because I don't think the Pacers gonna win. This finals, these teams, the Pacers is a good team. See, that's what people fail to realize. And the reason why I want this because I want the people to see it in NBA. It's not all about them stars. The mainly all them star players is old. All those dudes is over with for them. Them dudes, I don't think none of them dudes can really genuinely lead a team right now. They have to have like a lot of ammunition. LeBron definitely can't lead a team being the best player. I don't think Kevin Durant can lead the team being the best player. Steph Curry can't lead. When I mean leading the team being the best player, as far as like Steph Curry got to have like Jimmy Butler. That's not going to be enough. He had to have another like super high level. Have to have like a squad with him. They can't really carry a team like that. They can't. None of them. It's like the young boys now, and these guys is playing. He said, get these old bums out the league. My thing is with them, I think the NBA is doing a bad job. They need to start moving away from them. It's like they holding on to like Steph Curry, LeBron, Kevin Durant, and them. They holding on to them guys so much. They kind of, when you can see the difference when they promoting them, they half-ass promote the other guys. They talk about them, but they really need to just leave all them old guys alone. The Jimmy Butlers, the Paul George, the B not old, but just leave him alone. And they need to go strictly with the younger guys. Any guys right now, like the Westbrook, any guys that are born like 90 on up, 89 and stuff like that. Yeah, the Hardens, yeah, all that. you can see the NBA lights up when they even talk about them dudes. It's like they want, like, you know, Harden things, like they coverage, it could be something that's really nothing. They cover them different. You know, they should just go strictly with like the Luka, the Shays, the Halliburtons, the Ant-Man, the Tatums. You know what I mean? The Pablo. Yeah, they need to, when them guys on the docket, the Cooper Flag, the Wembies, that's who they need to put the energy behind. It's like they still, every time, it's like they cannot, I understand, but people will adjust. You start running these other guys down they throat, the John Morants and these guys. Hey, yo, I don't know if y'all guys, whoever on Twitter, I don't know if y'all saw this. Yesterday, they posted on Twitter, it was a picture of John Morant and Ant Edwards with Minnesota Timberwolves uniforms on. They was like, who's stopping this duo? They said BBLs and Glocks. I was on the floor. Yo, that shit was so funny. They had a picture of Ant-Man and John and Morant. And they like, who's stopping this duo? They said BBLs and Glocks. Yo, that was the funniest shit out, man. You right, AC, you right. They need to start promoting it. NBA did a horrible job this promoting it, because if you watch these two teams, like when it was getting close, I said the popularity would be the Knicks and the T-Wolves because of Ant-Man and the Cat got traded for Julius Randle. And I like popularity, like that was the, if you had to pick out of that, but basketball wise, you wanted this, the style of play. You got a super defensive team. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, their defense is crazy. Their defense is crazy. If you got any shakiness, and I remember when Gilbert Arenas talked about the Lakers could be OKC. Lakers wouldn't be able to do nothing. Like they'd have embarrassed the Lakers. I was watching that game yesterday. Lakers don't got the what's name Tyrese can handle the ball. Nembhard can handle the ball. They would have swept the Lakers, and they'd have beat the Lakers. Not only they'd have swept the Lakers, they'd have probably had at least 2 20-point games they'd have beat the Lakers by. And the other games probably like 10, 12 points. It would have not even been close. You look at that Orson Reeves with the bed, anything in that lane, you going through that back. Number one, the Lakers only got guys to go to the basket, but Luka. And they grabbing that. And Luka kind of slow. But Luka is a beast. But I looked at that and that they played defense like that, and then the interior, they destroyed the Lakers. Their defense is for real. I still think they're gonna win it. After watching it, I still think they're gonna win a series. But it goes back to I was saying that yeah, money. Huh? No. Dang it. It's yours. Lakers wouldn't push Indy to no 7. I don't think that. Lakers wouldn't push Indy to no 7. That's your opinion, but I don't see Lakers, Indiana. And it'd have been the same way. If you look at the style of play, they both, see the difference is, look at this. Ant-Man ain't even destroyed the Lakers. They get the way they beat you. They beat you in so many different ways. I think Lakers would have had no answer for Siakam. Who was guarding Siakam? And then Turner blocking shots. Lakers don't have no real big men, so Miles Turner wouldn't have got exposed like that. He getting exposed a little because he light in the ass and can't rebound worth of shit. That wouldn't have been a problem in the Lakers series. He wouldn't have got exposed like that. He'd have been big. It'd have been easy tip-ins. They'd have ran through the Lakers too. They would have ran through the Lakers too. Styles make matches. Lakers would have had. Nembhard always played good against the Lakers. Who was guard? Think about this. They went to better. Mikal Bridges. Nobody on the Lakers defend like the Mikal Bridges. And Mikal Bridges was guarding Halliburton. Halliburton had to fill. Who's guarding Halliburton on the Lakers? Who was guarding Nembhard on the Lakers? Austin Reeves and what's his name can't guard nobody. They would have had a Fields day. And then even when TJ McConnell came in, he would have went to be able to get what he want. Lakers defense is trash. Especially their guard position. Lakers wouldn't have better do nothing with them. And then Nembhard, I could picture him D'ing up, making it like kind of hard on Luka. Or you'd put him on LeBron. LeBron would never, like, he's strong. He's strong enough. Where they wouldn't be able to bully him like that. They'd ran through the Lakers, man. That wasn't pushing on Indiana to no 7 games. They'd ran through them. We look at the style of play. Lakers been too slow for them. They get the ball and they push it. They'd ran through the Lakers. Now I see the Lakers and Knicks would have been a good series because Knicks do a lot of dumb shit, and I believe the dumb stuff that the Knicks do, I believe that would have kept the Lakers in the game. Like, you know, by Knicks, the stuff they do. But they would have ran through the Lakers. Yeah, I still think OKC going to win. I still think OKC going to win. But it's going to be good, like I said it was. My whole thing was it's going to be a good NBA Finals. It's going to be a good NBA Finals. I've been sticking to that. It's going to be a good, close NBA. It's not going to be all that blowout where it's like it's easy. Nah. And I'm kind of glad that Indiana won. Now it woke this series up. Now even going back to Indiana is going to be at, you know, probably 1-1. And now it's like, oh, it's a series. Like now it piqued people's interest. Cause like people. They was up the whole game until that last shot. That last shot, the only time they had a lead. That last shot. That last shot was the only time they had a lead. And they was up the whole game. So you look at the game, they was up. So if they would have lost, let's say if they'd have lost by like 8. Let's say if Indiana never really made a real run and they'd have lost by 8. Today everybody been like, oh, OKC is no match for them. Now it changed the narrative. I'm glad they won. Because even if they would have came back, right? Let's say Indiana would have came back and like the way Indiana came back and cut it, it helped that it was like a real threat and they won. The punching not from 39th and 5th. He's from 39th between 7th and 8th. I know his whole family. His name's Sheree. His uncles is Gary Springer. His uncle played for Iona. His uncle was good in ball, Gary Springer, and he got all his uncles is tall. It's Gary Springer, his brothers and stuff. He lived in Stravers Road. He from 39th Street, but not like my block is Lenox and 7th. He from 7th and 8th on 39th. Yeah, I know him for a long time. How you know he's from 39th Street? Knowledge. How you know he's from 39th Street? How you knew that? But he's not 5th Avenue. He's from 7th and 8th. He's from Stravers Road. His family had a little bit of money. Like Stravish Road. I'm gonna go through there. I did a video, but I probably didn't show y'all. I'm gonna do a video. It's on Stravish Road to show y'all. It called Stravish Road. That whole block got nothing but like doctors. That's like considered like blocks with everybody who got a couple dollars. Everybody, yo, I'm gonna tell you. Y'all want to hear a quick story? Get the likes up. Stravish Road, right? Damn, I wish I'm past there. I'm not over that way. If I was over that way, I would have showed y'all real quick. But Stravish Road, like when we was young, right? Two places we used to take girls. Because like my block always was crowded, right? So you know when you young, you ain't really getting no pussy like that. So your thing is you want little feels and stuff. You want to feel a girl up. That was like equivalent like getting some pussy. Like when you young, 13, 14, you know what I mean? You may get pussy here and there, but not like that. So I used to always, my thing was, like if I meet a girl, I take the Stravish Road, like up the block, like outside, because it's always quiet over there. It's never, people don't hang out over there. Like the people who live there, they be in their house. They don't, that block, even to this day, nobody like staying on stoop. It's nothing but brownstones. That whole block is all brownstones. That whole block is a bunch of brownstones, and that whole block is a bunch of brownstones. So the way it is, people don't nobody really hangs out there. Like people come and go, but so what I used to do, I go, because that's a quiet block. So I just take a girl, we go there, and I should just be like right outside feeling on her. And they should sometimes people, like sometimes you be in front of somebody's house. Because you gotta be in front of somebody's house, pretty much. And they look out their window. I ain't making no noise, but I just want to be there, just getting my little feels off. And they should call the cops. Or they be like, I'm gonna call cops. Get away from my joint. Yo, but Stravish Road is with people who got a couple dollars. Like if you, it's like night and day. Like 39th between Links and 7th, and you go up there, it's like night and day. It's only 7th and 8th. You got it 38th Street, 138th between 7th and 8th. It's like a block like that, and I think 137th, 7th and 8th. Only those three blocks they consider like kind of like Stravish Road. Between 7th and 8th, that's it. They got all brownstones in that building, but the 39th Street always have like politicians and different people live there. Like it's a money joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a money joint. And he lived there. Like he's from there. Like I said, Gary Springer, his uncle, he lived there. So yeah, he knew Big L. Yeah, he did. He did. When he said this, when he said this, yeah, he knew Gruff and them. He'd come down to the park, like he'd come down to the park and play ball. He went to 43. He knew them. He said he like I think I might be like 2 years older than him. I think I'm like 2 years older than him. He's a complete, like he could jump. He had ups, and he always had, you know what's crazy about him? Even when he was young, like when we was young, he always had this before he started like working out but he always had like broad shoulders, big strong legs, and he always had like a strong body. He played strong. He had ups. He wasn't like skilled. He was decent in ball. And he could jump. And he always like strong. Like his family's like that. Like you see in his uncles, like he's not tall like that, but all his uncles and they all like look alike. All his uncles and shit. And they all like light skin. His whole family light skin. His whole family's light skin. and his uncles and tall, and all got the light eyes, like light skin with the light eyes. And Gary Springer's uncle was a beast in bowl. He's all city, went to Iona. It's crazy. It's yeah, he was decent in ball. He was decent. He was strong. He had ups. Yeah, he was decent. He said he looked like man Eric Adams. He said homegrown. Oh, he's on Cameron show. Oh, word. And then it's crazy because he was like always laid back. Like he wasn't like he was like he ain't never hung with like guys on the block like that. He didn't hang with like guys like on the block like that, but he'd come around. You leaving? Yeah, he never yeah, he never yeah, he never but he'd come to the park. Like that's what he'd do. He'd come to the park because the park is on my block between Lennox and 7th. He'd come to the park. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so oh, he said that? Wow. He said Cam got jealous when he said he knew Big L and Gruff and never seen Cam. When he said that? When he said that on Cameron show, he said that? No, he said that on Cameron show. Nah, he wouldn't say it to be. He not that type of guy. He probably said, see, the thing is, I believe him because the reason why I could see he never seen Cam before because he a little bit older than Cameron, right? And Cameron was I tell people he was real quiet. Like Cam was a cool, genuine, like laid back dude. See, he didn't, like I just said, he didn't hang on the block. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hang on the block. What this ET looking nigga saying to me for? he didn't see. The thing is, it said came on that. Nah, he wouldn't be funny like that. He he's not on that type time. The thing is this, he a little bit, not much where you wouldn't know a nigga, but the thing is, like I said, he didn't hung on 39th Street. He only came, like he walked through the block. Like he walked through because to go home. He always had like little girls. He always had like girlfriends and stuff. So what he did, like you'll see him and he like walk, because like I said, my block is 39th between Lenox and 7th. He lives 7th and 8th. So he'll walk through my block like to go home. Like if he do it, he'll walk through the block and go home. When he come play ball, he playing ball. He'd come to the park and play ball. But it's not like he was hanging on the block. So it wouldn't surprise me that he probably didn't see him or pay him no mind. I'm pretty sure he probably is around and probably paying, because he was a dude that's like, he wasn't hanging on the block like that. He only just came there just to play ball, and you'll see him just walking through. He wasn't like into, like, you know, people now, like people from the block that went to the school with him, 43. He went to 43. Him and dude from my block, Nate, was cool and stuff like that. So I could see him probably, you know, him like maybe he didn't see him, but I wouldn't if I was I wouldn't take that as, because sometimes it's like that. Like when you like, because he wasn't on the block like that. So it's not like if I'm Cam, or nobody shouldn't take it no way as nothing, because he wasn't on the block like that. I never remember him selling no wet. Like I ain't gonna get to that, but anyway, I ain't gonna get to that, but I wouldn't feel no way, because sometimes it be like that. Like when you growing up and stuff, and like I said, he wasn't. See, reason why if I'm Cam, I wouldn't feel no way about it, because it's not like he was out there doing his thing, and he's out there and say like I didn't see. He wasn't around like that. Cam was on the block more than him, so it's not like a not like he didn't hang out. Like he can't say like, oh man, this dude here hung out and up like that, or he hung out with dudes. Cause Gruff went to 43 too, and like I said, it's not like he hang with. He wasn't on the block like that. The guy Sheree, and I remember when he became a stripper, and I remember they was like, yo, I seen a flyer. And when he became not a stripper, he was a dancer. I was shocked, because he was always, like I said, he talked. You see, he talked proper. He talks proper, and he always was just a cool dude. You know, he play ball. He'd come bring his ball. He'd bring his ball down the block. He'll come to the block and play ball. Walk through and be like, yo, say what's up to niggas and stuff like that. But he always, like, you know, like smart, like laid back dude, quiet. He wasn't no rah, like he was none of that. So I didn't see him being no stripper. What's that, stripper or dancer? Stripper, a dance, like he do Mel Exotic dancing. I'll never forget, I seen the flyer. I'm like, this look like Sheree. Now I ain't been seeing him in a while. Now he got bigger. I'm like, wow. And he was doing, and his name was Puncher. His name started getting up. I ain't gonna lie, he started blowing up. His name started blowing up. He started blowing up crazy. Like as a male dancer. Like every time he turned around, he's on the flyer. This when that thing was getting big, when they were doing the male dancing thing. And every time he turned around, he's on the flyer. He was getting booked on a lot of shows, man. He was getting booked, and he did his numbers, man. He did his numbers, so his name got up doing that, and they called him the Puncher. And I remember one time Big L was gassing him up, like, oh man, the Puncher. And L was gassing him up, and he was just like smiling, laughing and shit. Cause his name's Sheree though. Oh, he banged 50 baby mother too? Wow. Nah, he cool. He cool. He always been like a laid back type of dude. Always. But yeah, but the Pacers, man, the Pacers came back and got that. The Pacers came back and got that. Wow, he said Daphne took the stand yesterday. See, I ain't been following the trial like that. I've been seeing some like when Ticket been doing a good job covering it. And I like see some of his videos, not all of them. And I hear it. But I don't know much. I ain't been following the trial like that. I ain't been following the trial like that. He said, so Daphne, did she kill Puff in that in her statement? Did Daphne kill Puff in her statement? Did Daphne her testimony went against Puff, or she sided with Puff? So she said she had sex with the Puncher. I know 50 mad. 50 gonna try to play it off like he happy, but and it's crazy because his baby mother said that. She said, "Oh, you did that, and you were a freak." His first baby mother said that about her. Like, you parading around with this chick, and you were a freak. She said that. And I know 50 a powerful nigga. And his baby mother's getting down like that. Oh, he going off already? Well, I'm off. Oh, I'm like late to a lot of shit, man. He said, bro, look like a Timu Tony Yayo. Why I got to look like a Timu Tony Yayo? Why Tony Yayo can't look like a Timu Doc? Cause believe me, bro. Believe me, Tony Yayo can't fuck with me. You can't stack him up against a nigga like me. Y'all going cause he's celebrity. He's not a caliber league of a nigga like me. He ain't get more. He talk that street shit. I guarantee you. I put anything on it. He ain't get no money on the streets like me or did anything on there like me. Any street level, anything, he can't touch me. That's a fact. He can't touch me. He can't see me on that. Like if you, yeah, he famous. I like Tony Ayo. He made more money and he famous and stuff. But a Timu, like why I got to be a knockoff? Because he's famous? Why he can't be a knockoff? What he seeing me in? I guarantee you say street level, money wise, a fact that I got more money in the streets than him. A fact. I got way more money in the streets than him. And anything else you want to bring along street wise, I guarantee you he ain't seen me in that. I guarantee you he ain't seen me in that. He said, Timu Tony, yeah, one thing you say, okay, if you a girl and you think he look better, that, but god damn, bro, you saying like he he got under a dude that's popping 50 Cent and that's that, but like, come on. He can't sit. He talk, yeah, I'm from here, hollers, this, that. I guarantee you his resume in the streets is not like mine's. A fact on any level. Hustling at any other level, I guarantee it. And I don't have to say no, I can kick my feet back and other people will say something. I could just put my feet back and other people in my neighborhood and say what it is, and people in his neighborhood say how he was. I think he's a weed seller. Nobody sold weed back in the 90s. Niggas look down on you. Jamaicans the only one sold weed in the early 90s. Nobody was doing no credit cards and nothing, man. When you was getting that money, it had to be coke, crack, dope, dust, that's it. All that credit card scamming, it was none of that. Niggas look, street dudes look down on dudes who used to be boosting, and nobody did that shit. Boosting and all that. None of that shit mattered. Nigga, if you wasn't no D-boy for real, nobody even took you serious. You tell nigga what you do, I sell weed, huh? Weed? I ain't selling no goddamn weed, nigga. Niggas getting bricks. Niggas getting bricks. Niggas getting blocks. Niggas getting blocks and shit, man. Shit. Thought some goddamn weed. You nigga know right there, you ain't getting no dope money and no real money, you wasn't doing that, man. I did more time than him in jail. Not to brag about it. It's nothing that he's over me in that. So why I got to be the team with me? Why I got to be team? A knockoff. Why? And I'm older than him. Now, if you want to say I look like him, okay, cool. If you think that. Yeah, nobody, only one sold weed, and people kind of looked upon that Jamaicans. That was their thing. The weed, Jamaican was like a weed, oh, that was their thing, like Jamaicans. Weed. So they ain't, nobody looking, they was getting money. Not saying you ain't getting no money, but you barely see a lot of any guys really getting the real money with weed outside like Jamaicans. Jamaicans got like probably real, you barely see dudes getting some real money with weed. I ain't doing that shit. And I think that's what he was doing, weed. So like, come on, stop it. Stop it. He ain't even have enough time on the streets to compete with me. He been out for since what, when 50 count, 202 or some shit like that. He been out since like 202. I got many years in this game here, man. I got years in this, man. You ain't even have enough time to fuck with me. Hey, Niles, that was the biggest joke in the world. Everybody laughed at that joint. People don't take it serious. That was the biggest joke. People's laugh. Like, that's why, like, the more he opened his mouth, the more he looked crazy. Like, he don't have to do that. Like, bro, you don't even have to do that. Like, you sound crazy. People, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna leave that alone. But it's sad because you getting it, you don't have to do certain shit. Like, say certain, you looking crazy. Like, people who don't know probably sitting there thinking that, but people who knows like, yo, what's wrong with him? People knows like sitting there like, yo, what's wrong with your man? What's wrong with your man? Yo, people sitting there laughing like that, like it's Like to the point, like bro, like come on. Like what are you doing? Number one, the thing he should have never even compared to him. Like you shouldn't even when he said that run. You see, Jim Jones came with the Jim Jones came with you saying Jim Jones freestyle. He said you never had a block and you never had a fight. Like you heard Jim Jones got a new freestyle and he said that. He said you never had a block. He said Jim Jones on the line. He said you made the king of Harlem. You made the longest run in Harlem, but you never had a block. You never had a fight. Like that's my thing. Like I can't think of like growing up when you kids. Always, when you kids, you're going to get into a fight. That's just normal. I never even seen him because he was just a cool ass nigga. I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. He was a dude that just was cool. Ain't bothered nobody bothering him. He's quiet. He stayed out the way. He even put himself in position to be beefing and fighting niggas. I can't say or heard of one person he had a fight around the way. Growing up, you're going to have fights. Kids, when you 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, you're going to get into altercations and it's just like that with your own people, your best friends and shit like that. It's just gonna happen. Like you said, never had a block, never had a fight. Like, but then you say something like that, it's like, come on. You don't need to say it, bro. You getting money, you eating. Like, I don't know what's the infatuation on this street shit is garbage. He said Indy in 5. Indy not winning in 5. You know what's scary about that series? The scary part about that series, Shay had a monster game and they still lost. And I'm gonna respond real quick. When he said, dude said, do I still think Chet better than Jalen Williams? I never said Chet was better than Jalen Williams. I said Chet has more impact on winning than Jalen Williams. What's up, bro? I said Chet got more impact on winning. His impact on winning. I never say he's better. I say he had more impact on winning. I said he had more impact on winning. That's why it's important to listen. I said he got more impact on winning. I said Chet had a major impact on winning. That's all I said. You can have impact on winning, but you don't have to be better than somebody. Like Caruso had a lot of impact on winning, but it's a lot of people that you would say better than him. But like far as you put him on a winning team, it shines. Like I remember people saying who better between Caruso and Austin Reeves. Yeah, Austin Reeves definitely more skill and do more things. I think Austin Reeves is a better passer. He's definitely a better scorer than him. But what's his name? It's more impactful on winning. Caruso gets you 6 points, and Reeves can get you 20, and he got more impact on the winning. Yeah, I said it. Did y'all heard me said the Pacers can run with them? I'll be back.